was just something she wrote.
He's still so traumatized.
But it wasn't true. She could dream. Thank you.
Hello and welcome back to my channel. My name is Raquel Raylan and I am the author of these 3 sapphic books. So today I'm super excited. We are back with Interview with the Vampire Season 2. Make sure you go and support the original content. I'm watching this on AMC Plus, and this season is going to be interesting. We left Season 1 on a lot of questions. We don't know what happened with Lestat. We thought that, Louis and Claudia killed him, but turns out that might not have been the case. Louis didn't burn him, and because of that, he could have been feeding on the rats at the garbage and could have come back. We don't know where he is or what he's doing in the current time. We didn't see him in the present at all in Season 1. So I'm curious if he's going to come back in this season. And if he does, how is he going to come back? Is he going to try to win Louis back again like he did after, he dropped him from the sky? Is he going to be angry and try to kill him? Is he working with this group of vampires that are like plotting to, I don't know, I guess like take over the world or whatever it is they're doing? And then what's going on with those vampires? Is that going to be a big plot point in this season? Are we going to have to try to stop them? Are we going to meet other new vampires? We ended the last season with a new vampire, the man who was pretending to work as like Louis' like helper, whatever you want to call him, is actually his lover, and he's a vampire, and he's old enough that the sun no longer bothers him, which means he must be a lot older than Louis and Lestat. So I'm curious about who the heck he is, where he came from. We didn't see him in any of the past, any of the past like recollections or whatever. So he must have come after Lestat was killed. And I'm really hoping we're gonna get to see that story, see how they found each other, see how they fell in love, and all of that. So I want to know Armand's story. I still want to know about who Lestat's creator is. Is Armand Lestat's creator? I don't know. Does he know Lestat's creator? Very curious about that. I want to know Lestat's backstory so badly. I want to see why and how he became the person that he is in Season 1. And then also, where is Claudia? David, the interviewer, was like, you're leaving some things out. Claudia is, must be mad at you because of what you did with Lestat. She put all of that work into killing Lestat, and she knew that Louis wasn't going to be strong enough to do it, but they finally did it, and at the end he just couldn't carry it all the way through. So I'm sure she's really mad about that because that was her freedom. Lestat was holding her like a prisoner, stunting her from going off and living her life and enjoying her life the way that she wanted, her freedom. Basically making her a slave. So what happened to her? Did she get away? Has she been able to live a life after, getting rid of Lestat? Did Lestat find her again? Did he kill her? I mean, I have a million questions for this season, so I'm so excited to just dive right in and hopefully get those questions answered. So thank you if you've come with me this far, if you've watched my Season 1 reactions. If you guys want to be ahead, go head over to Patreon. You have the full uncut reactions over there. And let's just get started. This episode is called What Can the Damned Really Say to the Damned? Okay, so Claudia's actress has been changed. I wonder why that is. I really liked the actress from Season 1.
We traveled light in our ancestral home. We slept in the earth. Took circuitous routes around the mad army, goose-stepping its way towards Mother Russia. They only calcified her determination to find others she could better relate to. And rereading these pages, it's clear She didn't think I qualified any longer.
Ew, it's just like falling apart. Like,
By you. When the day broke.
Or is it the sleep of an infant?
Armand is looking even hotter than he did in season 1.
Once again, that's
all
the
of them
voice
are
the
actually
vampire Armand, but continue to disregard it as he remains off the record.
It's Louis' interview, Mr. Malloy.
You're at the table.
I'm in our dining room.
our
Not dining.
dining
An
room.
ancient doesn't need the blood as
I
often
need to
as the young.
see their
Intriguing.
romance so bad.
And disregarding.
Hopefully he's a lot better to Louis than Lestat was.
She'd asked the desperate farmers and rationed soldiers to teach her their languages before she killed them.
That's my girl Claudia. She's so resourceful and smart, and
She stopped asking.
I love her. She's such a queen.
Claudia was a thing of little indecision, a manic tour guide, and any castle with ties to Vlad Tsiepes or Vlad Tarkul, however slight, had to be explored.
She's still so mad. I would be too.
You say something?
If I did all that work to get rid of a madman and you...
Thank you for asking. I did say something, Claudia. I said I'm cold. His bones, why don't you? Louis,
they're too fine. Sorry.
dead weight.
Sorry.
I want to thank you for the memories you helped restore the other night. I understand these diaries much better now.
I wanted to comment earlier on about the change from calling him Daddy Lou to call, him being called brother. Because back when Louis had Lestat turn her, she was a child. She needed a father. Now she's so old. Even though she still looks like a child, she is old in the mind. She's well lived. She doesn't need a parent anymore. She doesn't need that kind of a relationship. She needs someone who's on like the same level as her. As much as I hate Lestat, his actor is...
Bonjour, mon amour.
No.
He's just imagining this, right?
Is it the same question?
Go away.
Or do you miss me? I miss you.
I just watched Sinners, and there's so much of Sinners and Interview with the Vampire that are very similar to me.
Yes.
I'm gonna bloody kill you.
You're alive.
And so I'm actually glad that I watched Interview with the Vampire before I saw Sinners.
Oh, love.
Because we've been having so many of those
By then,
romantic vampire movies, but to get these like dark
surely.
vampire, the gritty vampire stories
He
is
came by invitation. My distraction
Great.
from the monochromatic landscape. The gray of an obliterated road. The gray-brown of a charred and bullet-ridden city.
This Robert.
Louis.
She's a quick study, actually, and very resourceful, and I'm desperately in love with her.
she's like, why'd you give him your real
Miss
name?
Morgan.
Maybe you could take Mary here to meet the other children.
I'm fine, sir. Thank you.
Go ahead, Mary. Go meet the other children. I bet they know everything about this place.
She's like, on one hand, I hate that I have to pretend to be a child, but on the other, she wants
She didn't say that
information.
in front of Claudia.
Say what? Who?
The wolves. The Germans. Something worse. Emilia, she would not have said that in front of Claudia.
Wolves. Maybe German soldiers who don't know war is over. Maybe something worse.
She thought Claudia was a child. Claudia left. And then she said it. Something going on out there in the woods?
One of the parts of this show I really love I love that Louis is struggling to remember the details.
Catholic Archbishop, 4 Enron vice presidents. And if they've got something to hide, they always start with some kind of disguise. Not literally, not some dumb Halloween costume, gloves, contact lenses. They tell jokes. They're charming. And then at some crisis point, when I get close, it drops away, and I see a flash of the truth.
Armand didn't want me to do the interview, Daniel.
Still don't.
But he wanted to be close to it, right, Real Rashid?
There's something happening there. I don't get what the deal is with Armand. Like, there's something there that we don't know yet. They probably didn't realize that she'd understand them.
Try that.
I mean, don't put your hands on her.
She got all tore up when our boys started shipping out.
Oh, his sister.
Red Cross, a sainted wife. I grew up in a military family.
Oh, he pretended that was his wife.
You can't argue much with.
I am familiar with the breed.
Why does it look like a zombie, not a vampire?
See you by your son.
I have a feeling that's not a vampire.
Cred că ai mort. Nu trebuie să bei.
Or maybe it is a vampire and maybe they have been drinking up dead people and that's why, because I remember Lestat making a comment about if you drink from the dead, like you'll be dragged down with them. So maybe this is what they become if they drink on the dead.
Did it speak? Try telepathy?
Yes.
Yes, it spoke?
Yes, I tried telepathy.
So it did speak?
I think it was sick. Why are you laughing with them giving out your real name? You even notice why you're making friends? Everyone's got a crucifix wearing garlic.
Mortals scared of vampires in a part of the world known for vampires ain't a surprise or evidence of an actual vampire.
There's one of us out there. If he can't take you ballroom dancing and tell you you're pretty, hell with him, is that it?
Hello, Bryce.
No, I forgave you for messing up my plan. I did not forgive you for bringing him with you.
In a landfill with 5 years of garbage on top.
In here. You carry him in here. You slow us down.
We gonna ask him if he could talk.
Change the subject.
Who
Who
made
you?
you? And then what? Who made the one that made you? I mean, what are we looking for here? Adam and Eve are the damned? God? Are we looking for God, Claudia? Yeah, get in the hole.
I've known exactly 4 vampires in my life, and you've all been the worst. Lestat, Antoinette, the motherfucker, and you. I'm looking for one. Just one that ain't a goddamn bastard.
I don't think you're gonna find that with that weird zombie vampire.
She was dreaming. Her head twitching like you would.
Maybe you're just, frosting the pie?
No, I can feel her. I can feel her next to me. She's having a nightmare. What's worse than a nightmare? If your soul's projecting out its fears, at least it's up and running. But the absence of anything, the void, the nothing, pieces coming back.
What? It was just something she wrote.
He's still so
But it
traumatized.
wasn't true. She could dream. Thank you.
Stop!
If you want to take that break,
No. I want this
This actor is so freaking good. He's
to remember.
phenomenal. Oh my gosh, I can feel his emotion. Oof.
we arrived back on the factory floor to a maddening swirl of shouting and Red Army soldiers.
Bring some damn sanity to the room. Come back, Kitoro, get Anita!
They're gonna kill her.
Are you coming or not?
Nu se mai poate face nimic. Nu puteți să o împușcați. Trebuie să-i dați capul. Capul!
Human affairs,
Help it, for God's sake!
death, and how to avoid it. Their problem.
I feel bad. She was
Concern was in the woods.
a really sweet woman. She helps him. But what is Louis supposed to do? He's new here. What is he gonna do to help her? He's not a doctor. Gross.
What the hell is that?
It's a vampire.
No, I'm a vampire. That's fucking catfish with teeth. Dirty. Doesn't like them.
I guess that is a face only a mother could love. Wait, are these vampires that were turned as children? And that's why they're... I don't know.
Mom. Words, language, and moving slow enough. We said she wanted us to follow.
I'm not stopping.
Me neither. And so we did. Through the forest, as if a fairy tale.
Is she turning him into one of those things?
Singere de aici. Nu puteți.
Say it in English.
The blood is bad here.
Sângele e rău aici.
The humans.
Oamenii.
There's too much sadness. Too much pain.
E prea multă tristețe, prea multă durere.
We feel it too when we drink.
O simțim și noi când îl bem.
We can't get warm.
Nu ne putem încălzi.
Our bodies hurt.
Ne doare corpul.
Maybe you need better blood.
Scântâna de pe lapte. Câte nopți vor veni pe drumul diavol, jucându-ne în sângele lor. Veți muri de râs,
Și tu o să vii cu noi.
O să mă luați cu voi peste ocean și o să devin din nou puternică. Vă spun povestea mea și voi o să-mi spuneți povestea voastră. O să ucidem pentru puțină mângâiere și o să așteptăm pe copiii mei să ni se alăture, umblând cu pletele în vânt și te scurți în iad. De aceea.
Claudia.
I'm curious how things are going to turn out with this woman. Is she going to end up being bad news? Or she'll be nothing?
Is how we met the old world vampire.
May I make an observation?
Lost control of the interview.
Yes.
He's skilled.
He wants you in pieces for the privilege of putting them back together as he sees fit.
It's his job.
It's his drug. He's reveling in it. You should end it.
No.
Put him back on a plane is what I mean.
No.
I really hope Armand has Louis' best interests at heart
I'll have Rashid assemble the pages removed.
and that he's not like manipulating him.
The boy we met in San Francisco. The one who fumbled over his tape recording device, who barely understood the meaning of the story he was being told. He's still in there somewhere. We can find him.
But why would you want that guy back?
Like
Didn't
everything
you
he's done for the past
not
7
like that
years.
guy? Isn't that why things didn't work out before? Because he wasn't ready to hear the story? Like, what are you guys trying to hide? They're such a beautiful couple. Look at them.
Good morning.
It's so pretty.
So, fellas, what's up?
You have our attention.
See, they're very sweet in a way that
went
Louis and
west.
Lestat never were.
Claudia was entirely broken.
They were all like
She had left a part of herself and remained.
violent passion.
I knew I had to steer her far
And this
away.
is more like sweet
I
and
chose
soft
the city
and
that called to
quiet.
us on the radio, to the mother of New Orleans.
Members of my coven had sensed
We'll get
Coven?
to you.
The war had turned off the lights, stripped its streets of their beauty, sent its avant-garde into exile. Our life is shit. It's been shit. It is shit. It's gonna be shit again. Stop feeling sorry for yourself. No one's watching. No one cares. The shit life beats no life. And where we're going now, we can't be running away again. Doesn't mean we forget what we saw, what she did in front of us. I see you going that way, I'm gonna pull you back. I don't need that from you. As long as you walk the earth, I'll never
There's 3 of you there. Ugh. That was season 2, episode 1 of Interview with a Vampire. This started on a whole different note than the first season did. Because the first season started with, Louis and his family, and then this epic romance with him and Lestat, and then just this horrible, horror of Louis being turned and being tormented by Lestat. And this episode was about Louis and Claudia's relationship, and Claudia is desperately searching for more people out there. She's lonely, and she knows that Louis still has Lestat in his heart, and that he's still carrying that around with them. And she just wants so badly to just find more people and to find a family. And that was kind of drawing a wedge between her and Louis. And then when they finally did find someone, they were kind of crazy and whatever, and threw herself into a fire. But in the end, Louis not only was like, okay, I'm doing this with you now. I'm going to go with you. We're going to find others of our kind. Because at first he was resisting. He was like, there's no others out there. Like, leave it alone. Stop. Now he's like, okay, I'm with you on this. We're going to keep finding and keep finding and keep finding. And not only that, but you're going to pull me up out of the darkness. I'm going to pull you up out of the darkness. And we're going to do this together. And, we have each other no matter what. And no matter, even if there's no other vampires out there in the world, as long as we have each other, that's all we need. And I wanted to just bawl like a baby, because that was the cutest thing ever. Their relationship, I love their relationship so much. I love the way their relationship has evolved, and I love how much they really just rely on each other and really love each other, because that's what I was hoping that Lestat could give Louis. But in the end, no matter how much Lestat believes he loved Louis, his love was conditional, and his love was cruel, and his love hurt. And that's not the kind of love that Louis needs. So I really love that he has Claudia, and that she was able to pull him out of that thing that he had with Lestat, at least for now. I don't know what's going to happen when Lestat returns, because Louis was like, it's just the 2 of us, but Lestat is still there. Lestat is still there in his heart, as much as he wants to deny it. So if Lestat comes back, what is Louis going to do? Is he going to run back to him? I really hope not. I hope he doesn't abandon Claudia, and I hope he doesn't run back to Lestat. But I'm super excited. This episode was so good. I'm super excited for this season. I think it's just gonna be just as great in different ways that season 1 was. And thank you for being here with me. Have a great day. Bye.